Well, I see you've made it to video 3. You must have stamina, but many thanks for staying the course. The UK and England health landscape will be challenging the years ahead. The government's 3 shifts, the awaited 10-year plan and the revised workforce plan will be strongly influenced by the outcome of the comprehensive spending review during the spring. Whatever these plans say, their implementation will first and foremost require that the current workforce problems are addressed. I'll lobby as hard as I can that the promised doubling in medical student numbers to 15,000 by 2031 is actually delivered. But there must also be a significant expansion of core and specialty training if we're to realise the full benefit that such an increase in doctor numbers could bring. I'll also focus on low morale, inequity in recruitment and poor retention. When I examined in PACES last week, I was really impressed by many of our young doctors. But why, oh why, are our own graduates currently disadvantaged in the recruitment process? And how can this possibly be justified? This will be an issue that will be top of my list of priorities. It's vital we reduce waiting lists and waiting times, but this will be a challenge. It'll require investment not only in the secondary care workforce, but also in primary, social and community care. However, disappointingly, the Casey Social Care Review won't report till 2028, and there are no signs yet of any credible plan for primary care. So, and I ask, what's supposed to happen in the meantime? Statistics say that overall 15% of inpatients have no reason to reside. Well, in my ward it's more like 30% and has been even higher at times. How will we improve this and emergency department waiting times without first improving primary, social and community care, so that we reduce admissions and improve discharges and thereby improve patient flow? Assisted dying will feature large in the coming years, and it's important that we physicians lead the way. With our large diverse membership and 30 different specialties, the college is well placed to listen to and represent a wide range of voices. We'll also be challenged further on climate change. I led on this in Federation and was successful in reducing our use of international flights. I also helped co-produce the British Thoracic Society's statement on climate change and lung health, published last year. And I'm a current member of the RCP Sustainability in Healthcare and Climate Change Advisory Group. We have made some progress on lifestyle risks and health inequities, but need to do so much more, especially on the wider social determinants of health. The Marmot Review 10 Years On, published in 2020, highlighted just how far we've yet to go on this. The early improvements in life expectancy of the late 90s and early noughties slowed during the years of austerity. In the lowest 2 deciles, life expectancies actually worsened. Data released only very recently showed a 9.5-year difference for men and a 7.7-year difference for women in life expectancy between the richest and poorest areas of the UK. And for healthy life expectancy, the difference can be up to 15 years. Perhaps this isn't so surprising when one realises that at $4,000 we spend less than most Western countries, other than the USA, on children aged 0 to 5. As Executive Medical Director of Federation, I led on improving diversity and reducing differential attainment, not only for Federation but also for the 3 colleges. I created a pipeline of talent. I personally wrote the action plan for reducing and eliminating differential attainment by 2031 in response to the GMC's challenge. This was for all 4 organisations. Many of these aims are supposed to be policies that are implemented by the government's new Health Mission Delivery Board. It's important that we have cross-governmental engagement on this and that we and others hold the government to account. Artificial intelligence appears to be an unstoppable force. The genie's already out of the bottle. We must embrace it, but the service won't be able to properly capitalise on what it has to offer until we fix the awful IT in so many of our hospitals. There are potential issues with how to integrate AI into modern healthcare, and there are concerns about data security, privacy and amplification of bias in algorithms. The ethical, legal and regulatory frameworks for it have yet to be developed. And in embracing AI and other technologies, we must never forget, never, that the physician's role is primarily played out at the bedside and that there is no, absolutely no substitute for excellence in clinical skills and clinical reasoning and in fulfilling our raison d'être of delivering high quality, safe healthcare and high quality experience of care. I'll advocate for dedicated time for educational supervision, quality improvement and research. We must focus on supporting academics and revitalising clinical research. Research has become so centralised, the province of a relatively select few. Its demise in many DGHs over my professional lifetime has saddened me. I struggled long and hard when I was appointed a consultant to establish research in my DGH, but I was ultimately unsuccessful. This was one of the biggest disappointments of my career. There just wasn't the right culture or support at the time. I really do want to change this. I worked hard in Federation to do this and was delighted when I was recently successful in setting up, for the first time, a research division for the organisation with associated funding. The new president must be a credible physician who is intimately connected to the coalface in both their specialty and in general internal medicine. They'll need to have a good understanding of the major professional and systems issues facing physicians. They must have good fundamental knowledge and understanding of the complex political landscape of healthcare, both internal and external, so they can navigate it in order to advocate for you and our early careers doctors. They'll need a good understanding of Federation. They'll need to be a credible leader, not just of the profession, but also of a multi-million-pound organisation and charitable business, ideally with a proven track record. I believe I have these attributes. I will deliver a new, positive era for our college. Change will begin immediately and will be tangible within the first year. This will include governance transformation, democratisation, and a stronger presence in your trusts. But, and it's a big but, the new president must never forget their most important role is representing you. Alone in meetings with powerful system leaders is when they will be most tested to do this. So, ultimately, this election's about trust. Who do you trust to have the integrity, strength of character, and proven track record to do this for you?